G'day gang, GameolioDan here. How you going? Playing Guild Wars 2. It's a game I've been playing sort of bits and pieces, well, on and off. I'm playing a lot more now on Twitch than I did, but I did start playing it towards the start of last year. So I thought, why not start a new character and do it on YouTube, and just sort of go through the starter areas, and I guess give you an idea what it's like to start the game. You can get this game, it's free to play. It's free to play, you can definitely get the base game. I'm not sure how limited it is, but as far as I'm aware, you can play a good healthy chunk of it, if not the whole thing. I have a friend who had downloaded the free-to-play version and said that he could do quite, like, just about everything in the game. But you know what, if you like the game, if you enjoy the game, it's a good way of testing the game out. And if you enjoy it, well, then you can get the expansion, which gives you extra areas to explore, more story, and you can glide all of a sudden. And so yeah, so this is it's a good extensive demo for you, I'd say, in that you can play just about everything in it. So it's a good thing to do. I would highly recommend it. But anyway, how about we just have a look, and then you'll be able to see whether it is something that you want to try out and spend your download quota on. Alright, so I'm going to choose you got all these races here. You got Char, you got the humans, you got the Norn. These two are quite tall characters. Well, this guy's kind of hunched over, but they're big. There's a beastie character. You get your typical human. You got the Suras, just small little nimble folk. And Silvari that like to, well, they hang around in, well, trees and plants. Plant world. That's butchering their races, their descriptions, but essentially, that's the way it is. Norn are more from the Shiver Peaks, from the icy areas. They're kind of like your Vikings, I suppose. All right. Anyway, I'm going to choose this guy and see what class we choose. You can choose male or female. So yeah, you got your professions. You got your warrior, your guardian. Warrior is what I was thinking of trying. I've got a ranger at the moment. I was thinking about trying that, but let's have a look. We got Guardian. I guess it's kind of like your Paladin type character. Revenant. Revenants manipulate energy from the mist to invoke the power of legends from the past, unleashing immense attacks that dominate foes and unleash chaos on the field. Jeez. That sounds pretty damn sweet. Your ranger, so they are proficient with the bow, rely on a keen eye, steady hand, typical ranger stuff. You got your thief type character, hiding in the shadows with stealth and all that. Engineers also another one that's interesting. They can build like turrets and things like that, which you can deploy on the battlefield or when you're fighting. And but it looks like they can also do, I think, grenades, elixirs, and a variety of other impressive devices and concoctions to overcome their enemies. I have a friend, she's playing that, and lots of turrets. Lots of turrets everywhere. It looks good. The Necro, masters of dark arts, summon the dead to fight or channel them for them, or channel blood energy. There you go. Dabbling in the undead. Elementalists, power of destruction are drawn from an infinity with the 4 elements that make up the world. Mesmer, these are interesting. I have quite a few people that play this, and they're just like creating like copies of themselves, and it's yeah, it looks like a fun class play. Mesmers are maestros of mirage. They weave the mental magic that confounds, controls, or evokes emotions in their enemies. With a wave of their hand, they can shatter their own illusions to produce even greater special effects. There you go. That's another one I wouldn't mind trying out sometime, but I might go for Revenant. It's the only one with all sparkly stuff all around the back of it, so it's kind of luring me towards it. Let's go for that one. Now body height. Let's go tall. Let's go huge. Physique, yeah, he's a pretty big guy. You can choose between different. Oh, you can be really thick. I think that'll do. Tats. Let's check out the tats. You have to hide the armor here, so you can see everything. Just about. I don't know. Some sort of tribal tat, I guess. Seems to fit in. painting his face with blood. I think I like... Yeah, this one will do. Look like a WWE wrestler. Alright. Angry face. Let's see, that'll... Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. How's the beard? Oh, actually, get some hair going, too. Yeah, that looks good. Beard. Go to Santa Claus. No. I actually didn't mind the default beard. That's pretty good. Alright, face details, eye angle. Well, look, here you go. You can customize quite a bit. If you are up for that, you can go and just... You could probably make your own face if you wanted to, if you had enough time to spend. So there's some more options for you. Whole bunch of eye colors. You got blue. Blue eyes. Ice blue. Yeah, that'll do. You can... The chin, the jaw, you can... The nose. You can have the nose angles and bridges and the length and all that. And then it doesn't really matter because his eyes are all covered up. Alright, so you can... Your started armor, you can set the dye color. Now, I don't know if this actually retains throughout, so if you change... Because I've pretty much only been in the one type of armor. It's a costume you wear over the top, so it never really changes. Okay. Just darken it up. Darken it all up. That'll do. Maybe a red highlight if I could do that. Let's see. That'll do. That'll do. Let's go. I fight with my Veil Piercer blindfold. My Mist Scrim. I fight with my Mist Scrim. Simple, straightforward, and utterly effective. The blindfold is preferred by revenants who rely on utility and efficiency to get results. More elegant. I don't know if this actually affects anything. That's just simply style. I think I might go with that. I fight with my Mist Scrim blindfold down to shut out the distractions of the physical world and focus my magical insight. Yeah, it doesn't seem to change anything here. Alright, let's go. Trouble may follow me, but I use my ferocity to overcome it. I'm ferocious. Threatening violence gets me further than anything else. I'm a natural, though I do try to use my powers of intimidation for good. My most important quality is that I have the necessary strength to defeat ancient foes. At a recent celebratory moot held in Holbrook, I got in a fight, lost an heirloom, blacked out. I just got in a fight. I've had a rival ever since I was young. He's intelligent, treacherous, and cunning. I lost our last fight, but next time we meet, I'll even the score. When I was still a kid, I had a vision. A spirit of the wild spoke to me and offered its guardianship. That spirit was Bear. Bear is the most powerful among the spirits of the wild. She is a symbol of fortitude and self-reliance. She ruled over me when I was a babe, and ever since I've had Bear's courage in my heart. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with ferocity. Bear, my spirit guide, teaches that there's a time to be forceful and a time to be gentle. I work hard to maintain my physical strength and prowess, and yet I know failure. I challenge my lifelong rival to fight at a moot, and in my overconfidence I lost. I look forward to the day when I can even the score. When I fight, I use the Mist Scrim to focus my enemy's inner sight. This is my story. Signed, GameolioDan. I have to have two names. I don't know if I actually have two names. No, just one. Okay. I think in Guild Wars 1 you had to have two names. So when I made my ranger, I had two names.
I am Norn, hunter of the wild, born of the free and rugged Shiver Peak Mountains. In the far north, my people fought our greatest enemy, Jormag, a dragon of frost and snow. The dragon broke our pride, but it did not break our spirit. In our last hour, we heard the voices of 4 of the spirits of the wild: Bear, Raven, Snow Leopard, Wolf. They called us south, away from certain annihilation. We founded the Great Lodge of Holbreck and claimed new hunting grounds. Some say we should not fight Jormag. I say the greatest risk is to wager nothing at all.
One day a hero will lead us home, and we will break the dragon's icy grip.
I was born in the fire of combat. My spirit has been forged and tempered like steel. Like my ancestors before me, I seek glory. One day, I will take my place among the heroes of the Norn. My strength is a gift from the spirits of the wild. With it, I can hold back the tide. I can move mountains. I can overcome anything that stands in my way. I am still untested, but already, my deeds have earned me friendship and great respect. Each year, a great hunt is called in Holbreck. Only the best among us are invited to participate. I shall use my might to collect trophies that prove my worth, then drink and boast of my victories. I accept this challenge. I relish it. Come, danger. Come, adventure. In the lodges and halls of my people, my strength will make me immortal. This is my story.
Alright, getting around WSD keys, move your keys, yes. I think we all know about this type of stuff. How to move around. Alright, let's get out of here and see what we need to do. Hunt down game animals and collect trophies.
Hey, over here. You don't want to miss a chance for glory. Hail, hero! Are you here to take part in this year's great hunt?
Of course I am. Just tell me what needs to be done and stand clear.
Hunt down the wildest animals you can find and take trophies from your kills. Present only the finest to Ido the Tanner to prove your worth. Whoever has the best trophy and whose bravery is the greatest will be invited to join the great hunt. Newt Whitebear has said this season's event will be one of the most dangerous, so be ready. I've even heard the renowned Heir Stigulkin might attend.
I look forward to impressing them both after I've earned my place in the hunt.
Oh, let's go on the wild hunts. Alright. So, we've talked to her, now we've got to go and hunt and collect a trophy from a diabor. Legendary Dwarf Stance. Invoke the power of legendary... Alright, this is interesting. This is the first time I played a Revenant. I've only really played a Ranger before. I mucked around on a Thief a little bit, but yeah, this will be all new to me as well. Alright, that looks like a Owl Griffin Sire. Not a boar, but that'll do. Let's get it. Come on, crack it. It's one big owl-looking thing. That's succeeded. Present your trophy to Ido the Tanner. So what do we got here? Press H. So that's all your starter gear there. Which will quickly get replaced Usually things you pick up or just rewards. On the map, see this thing says kill the Alpine. Oh well, here we go. Got something else to kill now. I don't know if I actually need to kill that though. I think I've already completed the quest. It's just more experience, I suppose. Yeah, alright. Fine. Let's go and hand that in. And as you whack your weapons around, you actually start filling out... well, you gotta level them up as well. I will see how that all works.
Don't get your hopes up. I've clearly got the finest trophy. Who are you kidding?
I think once you've unlocked all these and you pick up new weapons, you actually, as you use your weapon, you... the more you use it, the more skills are unlocked. Like, they open up for you. Or the ones you can use for that weapon. So you gotta kind of train with the weapon in a way, you know?
Hail, Hunter. I'm the local leather worker. Ido's the name. Show me your kills, and I'll make them into trophies you'll be proud to show at the moot. Pricking, singing, and boasting. I love a good old-fashioned moot. Others save their parties for holidays, but I say every day alive's worth celebrating. Hey, Newt, look at this impressive trophy. Worthy of the great hunt, I'd say.
Indeed, you are skilled enough to defeat your prey, and wise enough to revere their spirits. You are worthy to join in this year's great hunt. By my own hand, I've brought the mighty worm Isormir. He waits above in the plateau for one such as you to challenge him. The great heir Stegalkan watches over him now, waiting for the hunt to commence. When it is time, you and the others will go to the high ground over the valley. There you will face Isormir and claim victory if you can.
I can, and I will. This is where my legend begins.
Okay. So let's follow the green arrow.
Follow me if you dare, and ready yourselves for battle.
Wait up, we're coming.
May Snow Leopard grant you swiftness and
Where's
grace.
Aya?
All who injure us will pay. Walk with the pack. In the eyes of Wolf, we are all brothers and sisters.
Legendary. So this is shift A for me.
Battle with the strength of a bear.
Heal yourself and remove conditions. Gain retaliation for each condition removed. So you get a nice little heal there. Let's go and bash some worms in the head.
This is your chance to match Newt White Bear. What are you waiting for?
Oh, here we go. Frostworm. Let's get him.
There's our prey.
Well, you got a dodge mechanic here if you double tap forward.
Forget about the little
If you hit it at the right moment. Which that was not the right moment. I don't know if you could actually dodge it. I'm sure you could.
Don't let Garl have all the fun. Really? Come on, let's finish him off. All hail the Slayer of Isormir. Now return to the Scapegoat's Gate as no mere hunter, but a champion.
What a hunt! I heard about your victory. Very impressive.
Thank you. It was a hard-fought battle, and I'm proud of my part in it.
An excellent beginning to your legend, friend. You know, a lot of folks around here have problems that need solving. A slayer like you could be a big help. Putting your skills to work sharpens them, and helping others wouldn't hurt your reputation either. Think of the glory.
I will seek out these problems and solve them. Then we shall see how my legend grows.
There you go. Completed. The Great Hunt completed. And I get a mace, which is a slight upgrade. I wonder if I can dual wield.
I'll mark this among my conquests.
Nice. We leveled up, so we also got access to the second skill there. Searing Fisher. Now, let's have a look here. So we'll pop that in to upgrade. This unlocks at level 6. Okay, so we can only do a one-handed stuff at the moment. These are your rewards. You get the hero panel, which you can just click here. You've just received a weapon. Your hero panel displays items from your inventory that you can equip. So you don't actually get it. You've got that the whole time. It's just pointing the fact that you can now equip something. Alright. Can I actually move this window? No. Okay. Stats have increased. Your stats have improved. Power increases damage. Precision increases critical hit chance. Toughness decreases incoming damage, and vitality increases health. Alright. And weapon skill 2 unlocked. You've unlocked your second weapon skill. Press 2 to click your second hotkey to unleash your new attack. Now you can change the keys that you use. I have done that for C, like for the 5th, because I always find it difficult to press number 5. So I've just changed it to C. So you know, you can change that to whatever you like. You can have it use, I don't know if you can have it use mouse buttons, but definitely different keyboard keys. Alright, so these are ones that are upcoming at level 6. Fine equipment 10, personal story unlocks. You get 5 hero points at 11. And crafting, you can craft 12. Alright. So, this little guy here is your scout. Learns about, let's see, learn about the area, mark places on the map that need help. You just have a chat to him.
This valley is a sacred but dangerous place. Visit the shrines to the spirits of the wild. You'll be tested by both our enemies and the spirits themselves. And look out for extraordinary chances to prove your courage. You honor us all by acting without being called.
Alright. So he's marked... Oops, he's marked quite a few places on our map there that we can go check out. So we'll probably go and check this one out first, as the closest. So you've also got... Let me just explain. Here we go. So we've got a map, right? This is your map, 1 to 15. There's a whole bunch of areas on here. You got your little heart areas, kind of your questy areas, which you can see also here, 0 to 15. So if you complete all 15 of them, complete all the hero challenges, which we'll see, there's one up here. They reward skill points. You also have waypoints, which you can quickly warp over to, I guess. Vistas are just like sort of on the top of houses, on top of mountains. It's a vista. You get to oversee the area, and I think sometimes it reveals part of the map. And points of interest, just general points. So if you get all that, you fill that out, you get access to this little treasure chest. So it's worth doing, and it's fun. It's fun completing the map as well. Just opening it up, seeing everything there. Exploration. I love exploration, so I love going around the maps and just filling them out. You've got some merchants here as well. Really useful if you are starting to have your bags are full of crap, which is what happens to me all the time. And you can just go over here and sell junk, and it sells all the junk that's in your bags. You can get bags. You can get salvage kits, just like you could in Guild Wars 1. So you can break down items that you have in your inventory for raw materials that you might use for crafting, for example, later on, or you might just sell. Or you could just sell the item if you want. It's totally up to you. Alright. There is a vista up here, but I think I need to go... Yeah, that's maybe accessible from this next part we're going to do. So let's climb up. Go ahead and climb up here. And sometimes you see people dead like that. You can press F, you can bring them back. You know, sometimes players are just out there in the world, they just happen to slip over, they take a fall, and, you know, usually people will come up and they'll help you back up. That's quite nice. So it's a nice community. A mere breath can kill me, yet a spark can bring me to life. My form has the power to dispel darkness. Reveal my identity. You are a candle's flame. Well done. Your insight shall take you far. We're solving riddles, it looks like. Find, honor the spirit of the raven. So this is what you need to do. Find hidden raven eggs and return them to their roosts. Defeat skulk and destroy their nests. But there's also an event going on at the same time, which is Raven's Riddles. You can solve them. I feast on air, but drink no water. I have no eyes of my own, but without me, you are blind. What am I? You are fire. Well done. Your cleverness is a gift from the raven. So that's a raven roost where we can return eggs. So let's go grab a few eggs and we can return them there. Let's see. How many can I hold? I can hold as many as I want. Oh, here's another roost. There are roosts everywhere. I'm just going to pop that there and you'll see the bar up here fill up. Place egg back in the roost. There you go. See? Now, I don't know if I've put them all in one spot. No, I haven't. Okay. Oh, yeah, I must have done that. Okay. I can just go ahead and pick up another one. Press F. Go to this thing. Press F. Place the egg there. Boom. And just continue that way.
Come and test your wits against Raven's
Yep.
riddles.
See if we can do that as well. So I'll grab another egg and see if we can just solve this one here. I roar, I can kill quickly, I swallow whole, yet I do have teeth. I do not have teeth or a tongue. What am I? You are an old bear? No, an old bear has teeth. An avalanche. You are an avalanche. Does an avalanche swallow whole? I guess it does. There you go. Alright, so we'll pop that on there. Place egg back on the roost, yes. That just ticked over because I found a point of interest, which is around here. Pick up another egg. That's the big one. Cultivate me and I will grow. If you are worthy, I will become something that will last forever. Speak my name. You are a legend. Ah, such wisdom. Raven is pleased. Alright, so, I think we finished both of those. Here we go. Raven sees all. Raven has seen you tending to his flock. He is pleased, impressed with your faith. Come back any time so that I may grant you the fruits of Raven's blessing. Alright, I've got myself some copper there, copper coins, and a little bit of karma. Karma you can spend to pick up little items. There'll be a person around. I don't know if they're actually here or not, if you find them in the start area, but there'll be someone which you can talk to and they'll offer you a set amount of items. You can purchase that with karma. Alright, so this is the vista up there, and there's a little bit of a... Gonna sort of jump over here, I guess, to get onto that. I don't know if I can make this jump though, let's see. Oh, that's right, I can make the jump because I got my glider. I didn't think I'd have access to it. So because I got the expansion, I have what's called a glider, and it helps you sort of, well, you saw what it did just there. It's quite cool, quite handy to have. It has saved me many a time. But when I first started the game, I didn't have it, because I didn't have the expansion. You get that with the expansion. So here's the vista. It's kind of like, I guess Assassin's Creed, when you go on those vistas and just shows you the area, you know? Sweeping camera motion. And it goes towards you completing your map completion. And it's, yeah, I think if I hadn't revealed that already, it probably would have revealed that area. So maybe we'll find out what happens over here. Alright, so now if you don't have a glider, you sort of just work your way down a little bit, you know. You can take a bit of fall damage around here, it's not a big deal. But, you know, if you can just get down lightly, is probably the best way. Being a heavy Norn, big heavy Norn, probably wouldn't be the best just jumping off the side. Okay, so I can fly down here a little bit. I revive this guy again. You get a bit of experience for doing it, so it rewards you for doing it, you know. For being a nice person. Being a good old person. We got a silver egg, which I don't need anymore. You can just toss that. I got some mail. Oh, these are items. Right. So I get these items. I don't know if this is to all characters or just because I purchased the game back in the day. I'll just take those, clear that up. Work our way down to the next point. So here there's also an event going on. Like, this is what I would need to do, disarm bear traps and so on, but there's also an event going on. And that's the great thing about Guild Wars 2 is there always seems to be something happening in the world. And you just can jump in there, take part, if you want. I mean, you don't have to. Totally don't have to, but if you want, you can. And sometimes it helps. I mean, it works, you know, some of the objectives tie in with this, so it's kind of, it's worth your time in a way, but you don't have to. Alright. Taken care of. And here's another vista. So I'll just have a look. There's the map. Oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. This Eagle Griffin. Alright. Let's view the area. Cavern there. A shrine inside, possibly. Now, I'm just letting this run. You could definitely press escape and just skip over that if you wanted to. I don't know if it actually, well, it didn't reveal anything here, and that would make sense. It did show this area. So there you go. Alright. Oh, and we leveled up already. So yeah, a lot of things, I mean in this game, just about everything is experience, so you might as well do it, you know? Inventory. Things like bags, weapons, and armor can be equipped. Open your inventory with the I key and double click on equipment to equip it. Player versus player. Take capture points, slay enemies, and earn rewards in a player versus player team battle. Click the cross swords icon in the top left of your screen to enter PvP, which boosts your level to 80 in the duration of the fight. Alright, well, we got a bag for that. But yeah, that's certainly something you can take part in, and a lot of people do, and enjoy the crap out of it. You've definitely got your PvP here, and I don't know about now, but later on, you can take part in World versus World. Massive battle. Which I haven't spent too much time in, but I'm looking forward to the day that I can. Because it's another element of the game. Right now I'm just concerned with PvE. And yeah, I'm trying to work our way to building a guild that we can do raids. We can actually go and do some raids. At the moment we're just doing a lot of fractals. Which is, I guess, equivalent to, well, like mini dungeons, in a way. Mini dungeons. I guess for those that are familiar with World of Warcraft, it's kind of like those scenarios in Mists of Pandaria. Sort of short, fun little events. Sons of Svanir. Disarm bear traps, hunt Svanir trappers, remove Svanir tags, feed bear cubs, and challenge acolytes. There's a totem here. Bears familiar presence of strength and ferocity surrounding you reminds you to be like her in balance, fighting with rest, just as she balances life with hibernation. Meditate at the shrine. You hear Bear's voice, primal and earthy, closer to you than usual. Never give in to rage, for rage kills a warrior long before the enemy does. Own your ferocity, and you will always be the victor. Alright. Let's just remove these tags. Guys graffitiing everywhere. Sacred bears. Check the traps. Suspicious tree. Kick the tree. Oh, what's that? Svenny, a trapper trying to take my bears? No, no, no. Not gonna have any of that, mate. Not around here, buddy. Kick these trees down. Disarm that trap. If you are wondering, I do play on Dragon Brand. That's on the North American servers. I play North American because the latency is a lot better for us in Australia than it is playing the European. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish I could just play on one server, play with everybody, but yeah, you can't. The Europeans can't play with the North Americans. You can't really guess, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter what American server you're on, all the Americans play amongst each other, same Europeans. The only difference, I think, I'm not sure with PvP, with this PvP, but I know with World versus World, you won't be able to play with each other because you're on a different world. So that's the only difference. PvE, no problem. Everyone can play with each other on the North American side, and people on the European side can play amongst each other. So World versus World, like, it doesn't really interest you too much. You can certainly just choose whichever server you want. But if you have a group of friends or a guild that you're looking to join, then you might want to just pair up if you're looking to do World vs. World. Alright, we got a little bit too far. We got more we got more trees to kick down. Come on, buddy. Get down here. Oh, you got your friend. Take them both on. It's actually very nice. So that leaves causing flames to erupt from the mists.
An immense deed. Well done.
Putting down some nice damage. Nice area effect and damage over time. Barry is pleased with the help you provided her children. You have proven your strength to me and anyone else who saw you in action. Return to me as soon so that I may bestow the blessings of Bear upon you. Shaman Fragan. Alright. Here's Shaman Fragan. Okay, so she got the heart there. Shows that we've completed this quest, or this area. And she also has the karma icon there. So you have defended this shrine and watched after Bear's cub. Walk with pride, for Bear is pleased with your might. Then I'd like Bear's favor. So yeah, it's like a vendor. Karma merchant, you spend karma points on there. Now I've got a lot because I think this is account wide, and that's showing my account pretty much. But yeah, that's you spend that to buy that. So this costs 70. I don't know how much we picked up, but looks like we might have enough to pick this one up. I'll buy it. Because when I was playing originally, on my other character, I didn't spend karma on anything. I didn't spend anything at all. Not that I didn't want to, it's just I didn't sort of realize I was just going through the game. Okay. So I can equip that there. Can pop that one there. And this one's a +3 precision, which increases critical hit chance. And this other one I get, which was given, yeah, sort of sent to me in my inventory. I'm not sure if that's because I bought the game or it's given to everybody who creates new characters. I'm not entirely sure about that. I dare say it's because we bought the game back in the day. Alright, same with this, the Golem Banker, but it, I I think once I use it, I've only got access to it for a certain amount of time. Unless that's changed. Alright, let's go. Also, there is a way to link your Guild Wars 1 account to your Guild Wars 2 account, and it does give you rewards in the Hall of Monuments. Now again, I'm not sure if this is given to everybody, but you can fast travel there, and then you can have access to rewards for completing, I think, titles in Guild Wars 1. Or completing certain things in Guild Wars 1. But check on that if you were a Guild Wars 1 player. You might find that you pick up a few rewards. A few items that you can, like costuming items. It's the wrong terminology, I think. Hang on a second, let me just find out what it's called. Outfits. Outfits is the word, yeah. So you might have some outfits you can pop on, or you might have just items that you can kind of transmog, you know, make these items appear like different items. And you can do those for free. Okay, so we've got to fight the Grawl by erasing cave paintings, destroying effigies, and smashing sacrificial offerings. Or just beating the crap out of them.
I need help!
Oh, the Grawl are calling for help. No, mate. No help for the Grawl. Not after the trouble you guys gave me in Ascalon trying to do hard mode vanquishing. No. So if you play Guild Wars 1, you've done vanquishing. There's an area in Ascalon where there's like Grawls. The Grawl everywhere. And I had a problem when I had 3 Grawl healers all together. And my particular team, because you could have 4 players in that team. There's other ways of doing it, where you can have like your full team, but because I was just going from the closest areas, I only had 4 players available.
Well, a Grawl god, but still.
Anyway, there were 3, I think it was 3 or it could have been 4, but I think it was 3, at least 3 Grawl healers together, and they were just healing each other, and it took me ages to take them down. Once one went down, it became a lot easier for the other 2, but yeah. And I didn't have interrupts on my character, or any of my characters, and it was just... And I was at the end of the Vanquish too, and it was a long Vanquish. It was like the last group that I had to take out. So I was kind of stuck. I didn't want to leave and start again. So I just persisted. But we got him down.
This looks like a fine place for
We got him down.
adventure.
It is a fine place for adventure, Mr. Norn Man. So I hope this gives you a little sliver of an idea of what this game's like to play, and, you know, perhaps enough for you to just be like, yeah, alright, I can see what's happening here. Hey, it's free to play. I've got nothing to lose, right? I should check it out. It seems like the type of game I'd be interested in. Well, I hope that's what I'm hoping this does. Definitely check out other people's videos. I mean, this is just simply right from the beginning. So you'll see people with more advanced videos describing this game a lot better than I could ever hope to. But personally, I'm enjoying it, and I'm streaming it on Twitch. Like, I stream it like 3 days in the week at least. So you're more than welcome to come over there and check it out. I do things like jumping puzzles at the moment, which I'm currently enjoying. And we do fractals and guild missions. And we have a guild, which you're more than welcome to join. It is based in North America though, so you'd have to have a North American account. And some people from Europe actually play in our guild anyway, like they just created a... Oh, we got a 3rd skill now. They've created just a separate North American account, because it's free, and they play with us, which is quite nice. Alright, so we've got level 4 rewards, Weapon skill 3 is unlocked. Yes, we noticed that. Yep. Banking. Visit bankers in cities and towns to deposit items and view your collectibles. Some items may, like crafting materials. This guy's shooting at us while we're reading. Deposit. Alright, let's wait till that guy's done. And deposit materials.
Want to fight a god? Well, a Grawl god, but still.
Points of interest are now shown on your map. Find them to gain experience and reveal new map locations. Alright. And we've got some upgraded stats, plus 7 primary attributes. Nice. And again, this is what's coming up. So we'll click this. Well done, revered friend GameolioDan. I wanted you to know that I've written an epic ballad about your deeds. Kanye likes to brag about how the two of you taught the Grawl to choose their gods more carefully. Should you find the time to visit me, I would like to give you a memento of your exploits. Skald Firen. Alright. Alright, Skald, you're just over here, so I might as well check in with you. Your victory here at the caves inspires me. Next moot, I'll sing of your heroism. Here, let me give you something to commemorate your deed. Thank you, I appreciate the souvenir. That I've got to pay for.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
So... Fiendish Grawl artwork. I don't know if I actually should get this, because I can only equip... That is an accessory, so I might be able to... Yeah, I might be able to pop another accessory in. Correct, correct, correct. Yes, okay. Well, let's buy it. Sell some junk. Equip that.
Enough
there we
said.
go. Can pop that there. It's got an unused upgrade slot. If we find sigils and so on that we can use, we can pop them into those upgrade slots. And give us some slightly better stats. Alright, but I'm going to leave the video here for this week. Let me know what you think. Chime in, say hello. I don't know. Let me know if you've downloaded Guild Wars 2 and if you're enjoying it or if you're not enjoying it or what you... Just tell me what you think. We'd like to hear from you. Or you can check in with the stream from time to time and just talk to me there. Either way. Alright, I will see you all later. Take care, have a good one, and bye-bye. Ciao.
One day a hero will lead us home, and we will break the dragon's icy grip.
I was born in the fire of combat. My spirit has been forged and tempered like steel.